Hello YouTube, this is rweekly0206 and I have a few things I want to show you tonight. For one, just some books I picked up this week, or actually this weekend, and then I got the prize from Comichead 84's 200 subscriber contest. I was one of the winners of his contest, and it arrived today, so I want to show you that. Then I've got some other books and stuff that I want to show you too, so let's get started. First up, I've got this Wonder Woman number 221. Now you can't really see it. All you can see is the 22 because it's kind of cut off on the edge, but I got a good deal on it and it's a decent looking book. Okay. And then I got this Adventure Comics number 364. Very nice cover. I've had this book out. It looks really nice all the way through, so I was really happy to get that one. Flash number 20. I believe it was either volume 2 or volume 3. I can't remember which. I think it's volume 2, number 20. Brave and the Bold, another one that I didn't have, number 178, starring Batman and the Creeper. Star Trek number 23. And I found me another Ghost Rider number 16. I love the little jack-o'-lanterns on this. That's really awesome. Very cool cover, and it's got Spider-Man on there. Very neat. And Amazing Spider-Man number 394. Foil cover. So that's the books I picked up. Now, this is what I got from Comichead 84. It is Venom number 11, and this is the homage cover to Watchmen. Very cool book. Thank you very much, Comichead 84. Got it in the mail safely today, and it's awesome. Thanks a lot. And along with that, he sent me a couple of cards. One being Bishop, and the other one says Super Villain, but I don't know for sure who that is. I guess if I look on the back of the card, I'll probably find out. Slug. This is Slug, and this is Bishop. I actually do have a few Bishop comics. Okay, now I want to show you guys a couple books. These are books that I've had for a while, but I've picked up a few other ones. But I know you all are probably familiar with the Overstreet Comic Book Price Guide. This is volume 44 from 2014-2015. And of course I'll keep this book even though I got the new one, just because it's got a Batman cover on it. And as you can see, I've got several places bookmarked in it still. But this is a very handy book. If you haven't seen it, let me just show you a page here. This book gives you, we'll just pick one here. Okay, DC Comics Cartoon Network Block Party. And then it tells you number 1, 2, 4, or 1, 2, and 4 through 51. Short stories. Over here 9.2. It's worth $3, so that's not worth a whole lot. Now evidently, okay, number 3 is bonus pages, and it's worth $4. But anyway, so you get some nice pictures up in here of different covers. But this book is really nice to go through and just kind of check prices. Now see this one here, it gives you the price for good, very good, fine, very fine, and then near mint. Okay. Well, very fine and very fine near mint, or 9.0 is this one, 9.2 is this one for near mint. But yeah, it's a handy book to have. And like I said, that one's from 2014-2015. And this here's another pretty cool book too. Guide to Grading Comics. And it does have a lot of very good information in it about how to grade comics, or how comic books are graded. And it gives you some nice illustrations too. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So those are two good books to have. Now that book there, I think, was from, when did that one come out? Oh, I do not see it. I think this one came out around 2015 also. But I do not see a date. So, anyway, it's a cool book. Now, I was in a thrift store the other day, and they had this neat little book, the Overstreet Comic Book Companion. Now this one's the 6th edition. I think it was from 1992, if I remember correctly. I saw it on here somewhere. Of course I don't see it now, but anyway. Oh, here we go. Yeah, November of 1992. And this is a nice book. It gives you a lot of the same kind of information that the Overstreet price guide, comic book price guide gives you, but it shows a few other things too. Let's see, because I know like first appearances and so on, it'll talk about those. See if I can find one here. Come on. Okay. Now like this one here is trying to see who this is. Journey into Mystery. Journey into Mystery. And you look over here, and that's not where I was. Okay, so where did it go? Okay, Journey into Mystery. I think I was just one page over. Ah, yeah. Here we go. So this is under Journey into Mystery. And if you look down here, number 83, Origin and First Appearance, The Mighty Thor by Kirby. Yeah, Journey into Mystery. Yeah. And then it also shows the 83 reprint from the Golden Record Company set. So it gives you some, decent information about the books as well. So I thought that was kind of cool. Nice little picture of Ghost Rider on the front there. But so then I decided, I'd like to have a little bit newer one. That was volume 6, and this one here, this is a comic book price guide, but and this is actually older than my first one. But look, on the cover it's got Batman and Robin and the Joker. I also found this one at the thrift store, and so I thought, I got to have that one too. But the one I wanted to show you is, this is the updated version. This is another comic book companion from Overstreet. This is the 11th edition. I think this one, I don't remember the year on it, but a little bit bigger book, and same kind of thing, gives you information on first appearances, and of course it also gives you like pricing for good, fine, and near mint minus. So, and most of these, as you can see, only gives the near mint minus. But if you get in other sections like over here, sorry, I hope that wasn't glaring too much, then it gives you all three. So, yeah, pretty neat book. Nice little companion. And of course, this is the 2018-2019 48th edition Overstreet Comic Book Price Guide. So I do have the new version. I only buy these every 4 or 5 years because they don't change that much from year to year. So I usually wait several, or 4 or 5 years anyway, before I pick up the new version of it. And of course, when you look at that book, well, for instance, Batman 227, they're going on eBay for ungodly amounts of money. But if you went by the price guide, you wouldn't pay that much. Because I think in here, I didn't bookmark it, but I think in here it was showing Batman 227 in a 6.0 being around $111. Well, if you find one on eBay that's a 6.0, you're going to pay $500 or $600, $700 for it. But yeah, according to the price guide for a 6.0, the Batman 227 should go for about $111. I think in near mint it was still saying, 900 and something or whatever. But anyway, it's a real good thing to have because, eBay and other influences like movies and so on will make the prices go up. But when I look at that price guide and I see that I can get a 6.0, or I should be able to get it for $111, I won't pay no more than that for it. So, and actually I'd be hard pressed to pay that, but I would if I had the money at the time. Now I want to show a couple other things. My daughter got me, my youngest daughter, Heather, she got me these for my birthday, but she hadn't had a chance to really get them to me until this weekend, and I was at a birthday party and she was at it for my oldest daughter's children. So she picked me up this 1986 Star Trek historical calendar, and it's really neat because the whole thing, like this one here says Don Hardin 1985, but each page is different art from a different, oh wait a minute, there we go. It's different art from a different episode in some cases, and then others is just, just art. So we got this one here, which is pretty cool. And I think all of these are from Hardin. And you have this one. Yeah, these are all Hardin, it looks like. So there's some pretty cool artwork on this old calendar. So yeah, she buys me some really obscure things sometimes, and I just love it because it's things that I don't see very often, or if ever. I've never seen that calendar, so I thought that was pretty cool. And then she also bought me this 1989 Batman calendar. Well, this is 1990, but it's from the 1989 Batman movie. But it's a 1990 calendar. So yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. And I haven't pulled it out and opened it. Well, here's all the pictures that's on the calendar. So so yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I like collecting obscure things that you don't see very often, or they didn't make a lot of, or whatever. And I know I have a few, and I don't know where they're at right now, but I do have a few of the old Star Trek, what do they call them, fanzines, that fans would make up, and then they would send them out to people. Or if you were in a Star Trek club, they would have their own little pamphlet or their own little journal that come out every month or every few months, and would have some interesting artwork and different things like that. So I have a few of those. I like to collect stuff that's kind of off the beaten path a little bit, something that's not common to everybody, you know. I like the common stuff too, but so anyway, once again, Comichead84, thank you very much for your 200 subscriber contest, and thanks for the comic book that I won from that, and the cards, which the cards are extra, I think, because I don't believe you showed those. So I appreciate that. I appreciate all my subscribers. That's something I wanted to talk about also, is I'm at like 398 subscribers, so I'm thinking about doing a Road to 500 contest. So I'm trying to decide what to do with that right now, and so stay tuned, because there'll be more to come on that. But I do want to do I was going to do a 500 subscriber contest anyway, but since, you know, when I done my 1-year anniversary contest, in a month's time I went up about 80, between 70 and 80 subscribers. So I'm thinking now I want to do a Road to 500 contest. So there'll be more on that soon, and that should be all I have for you tonight. And of course, remember, on Saturdays we do the comic book community want list, so I'll have that posted Saturday, and I've got a couple other things in the works that I'm thinking about doing, so so stay tuned. Exciting things to come. Everybody have a great week, and we'll talk to you next video.